Joshua Hunter making his way down to the cage here. XKO 33. Antonio Perkins joined with Scott Groff, the phenom, the mentor, the mind. Talking about MMA here, Josh Hunter, the last time he came to the cage, the very next night, he was getting married. So his wife is here to see him perform, and he's taking on Peter Stanonik, the XKO Muay Thai champion. The thing about Joshua Hunter is he's a brown belt. He doesn't mind going to the ground. He's fierce, and he's very unorthodox. His angles that he comes at you with, very difficult to defend against. And one thing about him, when we saw him at the black tie boxing event, Joshua Hunter just puts that pressure on you. You know, just when you think that he's had too much, if you have ever looked at film or watched film on Peter Stanonik, to sign a contract against him, you got some big balls.
Listen,
some big balls.
Your stones are huge.
You know, and that tells the world that you shouldn't be tampered with.
Huge stones.
Yes,
huge
he's coming
stones.
down. He's touching gloves. Alonzo Jordan is in his corner.
Yep, tremendous fighter.
Alonzo's dad is in his corner.
Yep.
It's going to be a great fight night. Let's give it to Travis Baxter.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a semi-main event of XKO 33. We'll have three 3-minute rounds, the 145-pound weight division, brought to you by Nick's Bank. Your referee in charge of this contest is Berchie Stillwagner. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the fighters fighting out the Jim Ross Law Group blue corner. He's trained in jiu-jitsu and kickboxing. He holds a professional fight record of 1 win and 1 loss. He stands 5'11" and weighed in at 148 pounds. Representing Moeller MMA and Marcela Garcia MMA from Dallas, Texas, Joshua Hunter. And his opponent, fighting out the Knicks Bank red corner, he's trained in Muay Thai, boxing, and wrestling. Holds a professional fight record of 2 wins and 2 losses. He stands 6'1" and weighed in at 146 pounds. Representing La Boy Boxing and the Fieldhouse Combat Club, from Houston, Texas, by way of Killeen, Texas, he is an XKO Muay Thai champion, Peter James Stanonik V.
Okay, gentlemen, let me get you to here. All right, gentlemen, went over all the rules in the back. I expect a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times and obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now. Back to your corner.
Now, let's talk about Peter Stanonik now and Joshua Hunter. 4-ounce gloves, takedowns, grappling.
There's your change up.
Do I need to sell this fight anymore?
No. Listen, Joshua Hunter is a game fighter. He'll be in the red torch shorts, red and black. Peter in the green and black Venom. And you do not want to let Peter square up like this.
He's taking the fight to Peter,
I like that.
No fear.
I like that.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Okay, so
oh my God!
Okay, so he's 3-2 now.
Oh my God!
So he's 3-2 in MMA.
Oh my God!
And do I need to say more about this guy? And do I need to say more about this man?
I don't even know what I'm at a loss for words right now. I'm at a loss for words.
That's awesome. Jesus.
Let's look at this replay again. Let's look at the replay again. It was, and I tell you what, I love the fact that Josh went in first.
Let's get level around here, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, 15 seconds into round one. By knockout, your winner, Peter James Stanonik the Fifth.
You did. Oh, thanks, man. So I can do this. Is it, Peter, sorry, no, beyond that. All right, so I want to be able to do this real quick, so you can remember. I can say, well, I knew you win. That's I knew you win. Man, 15 seconds. And you said you were hungry? What are you gonna have for lunch? Dinner.
Denny's. It's all I can afford.
You're gonna eat Denny's? All right. I got a feeling that. See, here's the thing. I don't know. Antonio talking about it. I think you ought to be Muay Thai like with Glory or something like that. He's like, oh no, MMA or whatever else. And then I decided after watching this, man, don't pin yourself to one or the other. You need to explore both options. You need to do both, and then you can afford to buy your own Denny's. All right, 15 seconds. Tell me about the fight.
First off, I've been doing MMA for a while. I had 4 pro MMA fights before I started doing Muay Thai.
Oh look, there's your fight. Oh, sorry, we missed the replay. All right, that's okay. Somebody got it on their phone. You'll see it.
I just been doing Muay Thai for a while. I started doing MMA again, but it's only because of the team I train with. Like, I've been wrestling so hard these past. I have a cauliflower ear now, and I never thought that was even possible. I'm starting to get it. It's on both sides. It's on one side.
I'll look harder.
But I mean, I just gotta thank a bunch of people. I do this 24/7. This is all I do. I put my heart into this, man. I put my soul into this. This is my job, Just like last time, I grind really hard. I took an MMA fight because I couldn't get a Muay Thai fight. I mean, I know there's fighters out there to take a fight, but in the amount of time, I just wasn't a time. And I respect Josh Hunter so much for taking this fight. No one else, I'm not saying I'm the best or anything, but no one else was going to take a Muay Thai fight in a short amount of time. And he jumped on it. He said, okay, I'll take the fight. So nothing but the utmost respect for him and his team. This was easy cut for me at 45. And hopefully I can keep grinding. A lot of thanks to Rod Ford, to LaBoy Boxing, to Lacey and Craig who've employed me at the Field House. If y'all are in Clean, Temple, Coppers Cove area, please come check out this gym.
That went longer than your fight.
Stop. But there is a respect factor about this. Because like, I take care of myself, I shower early. Because I'm not rough looking, I don't have that.
Did you just say you shower?
Every day, twice a day if I have to, They call me pretty, but I don't think you have to look tough and have tattoos and scars all over your face to be a good fighter. If anything, that means you're not getting punched in the face. I don't want to come in here and fight 15, 9 minutes. I don't want to do that. You get the same paycheck either way, and I want to do this. I want to get to the next level. So you have to come in there. It doesn't matter who steps in here. I've now had 5. I'm 6-2 as a pro, 5 knockouts, and I want to keep the knockout ratio going. That's what pays bills, and that's what sets you apart. Winning fights is everyone wins fights. One of the 2 people are going to win a fight, but how do you win the fight, and how consistent can you do it? How often do you put in the work that you have to do? I was wrestling twice a day, every day, because I knew I had to do MMA. So I just do what I have to do, and I have to thank everyone, my dad, my sponsors. Rod Ford came up with this logo, LaBoy Boxing, Glory MMA and Fitness. Rashad Coulter for picking me up and showing me around and introducing me to Dallas. Light skin, boy, don't mess with him. That's a bad man right there. Also, Specimen, Danny McKenzie, happy birthday, man. I appreciate everything you've done for me. You are the man. That guy takes care of all of his fighters. I know you see all these fighters coming out here and Specimen. Danny and his boys take care of his fighters, man. That's how it's supposed to be. So I really appreciate everybody coming out here, spending money on these fighters. The average person makes $65 a day. To spend that on a ticket to come out here and watch us fight means a lot to us, man. Especially the ones that actually respect the sport and have a respect. You know, this is a sport. You know, I mean, stuff like that happens, but this is a sport. So that's the way I look at it. I don't look at it in any other way. This is what I do for a living. My dad would kick my ass if I took a day off. You know, he's almost 60. He's retired and he works every day, all day. So that's all. You know, I just want to do what I can. I just want to be the best I can. So.
Listen, Peter, I tell you what, and folks, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get on to our main event here. But just real quick, this gentleman right here, catch him while you can, because he's moving on to bigger things, I have no doubt. Get his autograph now. He showers every day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, knockout of the night thus far, Peter Stanonik, the 5th.